Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, I want you to start by imagining something just totally fantastic. Imagine that tomorrow you wake up, you check your email, and bam, you find out your income has just increased by 30%. Sounds absolutely incredible, right? You probably immediately start painting this vivid picture in your head. Maybe you can finally upgrade your car. You can move into a much nicer house or maybe a better neighborhood. You can start eating at those high-end restaurants you've been saving for special occasions, travel way more often, and finally buy all those things you've been putting off. The feeling of success just washes over you. Okay, let's dive into this because here is the uncomfortable reality bomb. What if earning more money actually puts you in a worse financial position? I know, no way, right? It sounds totally counterintuitive. We are so conditioned to believe that more money automatically equals more wealth and fewer problems. But the issue isn't that earning more is bad. Earning more is actually great. The danger, the real trap here, lies entirely in what happens after that income increases. To understand this trap, we need to look at a very specific mentality. It's a phrase we've literally all said, I can afford it now. Let's say you are making 50,000 pesos a month. At that level, you live within your means. You have a modest car, you cook at home, you skip those endless streaming subscriptions, and you really think twice before making a major purchase. But then, your income jumps to 70,000 pesos a month. Suddenly, you feel comfortable. That extra buffer makes it so incredibly easy to justify upgrading your rent, swapping out your car, and completely changing your day-to-day habits. Now, on paper, this is a beautiful thing. You just secured a 20,000 pesos monthly raise. When you look at your payslip, that is a fantastic number. You feel richer. You feel like you've moved up a level in the game of life. But here is the visual punchline, and it's a really tough one to swallow. Because you moved into that better apartment, got a new car payment, ate out a lot more, and subscribed to more services, your monthly lifestyle expenses just increased by $18,000. So despite earning $20,000 more, you are actually only $2,000 better off at the end of the month. And even worse, you've now created a highly dangerous dependency. You have this brand new, much more expensive lifestyle that absolutely requires your higher income to continue, literally just to keep you afloat. Section 1. Income is not wealth. The big difference. We have to separate the act of earning money from the act of keeping it. Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is comparing two different people to see how this actually works in practice. Person A makes 100,000 pesos a month, spends 70,000 on their lifestyle, and saves $30,000. Person B earns double, a whopping 200,000 pesos a month, but their lifestyle eats up $190,000, leaving them with just 10,000 in savings. Even though person B has a massive salary and looks incredibly successful on the outside, person A is actually building wealth 3 times faster. The person earning less is securing their financial freedom much quicker than the high earner. And this perfectly highlights a critical rule. Income is simply what you earn. Wealth is what you keep and build. Look, spending money isn't inherently bad. Buying a better car or living in a nicer home aren't automatically mistakes. But income alone is a terrible measure of your financial health. If every single increase in your pay immediately becomes an equal increase in your consumption, you might be earning more, but you are absolutely not becoming wealthier because income constantly hides true wealth. Section 2. The psychology of lifestyle creep. The new normal. So, why do we do this? Why is it so incredibly easy for smart, rational people to fall into this trap? Well, there is a very subtle psychological shift that happens when our income goes up. When money is tight, we look at a purchase and ask a fundamental question. Do I really need this? But the moment our income increases, the question morphs into, can I afford the monthly payment? This is exactly how lifestyle inflation quietly takes over. It's almost never one giant reckless luxury purchase that ruins you. It's the slightly better phone, the constant food deliveries, the extra subscriptions, choosing convenience every single time. Individually, each choice is totally manageable, but together, they quietly eat up all your new income. And this brilliantly illustrates a psychological concept called hedonic adaptation, basically the new normal effect. When you first get a taste of luxury, it feels incredible. That first expensive restaurant dinner is pure magic. But eventually, it just becomes your normal weekend. Your first business class flight feels like an extraordinary privilege. But after a few times, going back to economy class suddenly feels deeply uncomfortable. The excitement fades, the new luxury becomes the bare minimum expectation, and you immediately start wanting the next upgrade. which leads straight to this endless treadmill cycle. Your income goes up, so your lifestyle goes up. Your expenses go up to match, which means your income absolutely must continue increasing just to maintain the status quo. The feeling of being financially comfortable just vanishes. But you know what the truly devastating part is? It's the invisible cost. It's the future wealth you fail to build. Instead of spending that entire 20,000 peso raise, what if you invested half? 10,000 pesos a month becomes $120,000 per year. Over time, with investment growth, that money becomes an asset that generates its own income. When you inflate your lifestyle, you are literally spending your future freedom. Section 3, the golden cage effect. A silent upgrade. Now, let's escalate the stakes a bit. Let's look at the extreme end of this psychological trap, because when this cycle runs unchecked for years, it creates something quite terrifying. Paint a picture in your mind of someone earning 300,000 pesos a month. From the outside, this person has made it. They have the beautiful home, the luxury vehicle in the driveway, the kids in private school, the photos of frequent travel all over social media. But behind the scenes, they have massive recurring expenses and a large monthly credit card bill. They look incredibly successful, but they are balancing on a knife's edge. What happens to this pristine picture if they lose their job, their business struggles, or a major client just vanishes? Total disaster. What started as a reward for their hard work has turned into a strict financial obligation. This is the golden cage. From the outside, it looks absolutely beautiful and enviable. But the person inside, they're trapped. They can't easily walk away, change careers, or step back to take a breath because their 60-hour-a-week, high-stress income is required just to survive the life they've built. Section 4, how to buy freedom. Build your wealth. So how do we actually avoid this golden cage? Let's move to the alternative and see how this builds a much better outcome. To be crystal clear, the goal is absolutely not to earn less. Increasing your income is an incredibly powerful tool. The secret is learning how to proactively upgrade your financial position before you upgrade your lifestyle. There's an alternative wealth-building cycle that creates a completely different reality. When your income increases, instead of going a new car, you increase your emergency savings, you pay down debt, and you push money into investments. As those investments increase, your assets grow, and ultimately your financial freedom increases. Only after strengthening that foundation do you use what's left to upgrade your lifestyle. Let's break down the math of how this actually looks with a hypothetical 50,000 peso raise. And remember, you don't have to save every single penny to be responsible. Look at this balanced approach. You put 20,000 pesos straight into investments. 10,000 goes to savings or wiping out debt. Another 10,000 pesos is earmarked for future goals. That leaves you 10,000 pesos to immediately upgrade your lifestyle and enjoy your hard work today. You get to feel the success now while actively cementing a bulletproof foundation for tomorrow. This requires us to completely redefine what a raise actually means. When your income goes up, your first thought shouldn't be, what material thing can I buy now? It should be, how much freedom can this buy me? Because accumulated wealth buys you the best things in life. It buys freedom from crushing debt and financial anxiety. It buys the freedom to switch careers if you're unhappy, to take a sabbatical, or to finally take the leap and start your own business. So the crucial point is this: earning more money doesn't make you poorer, but spending every additional cent just because you can absolutely will leave you no wealthier than when you started. It's time to stop letting your income hide your true wealth. The next time you get a bump in pay, don't ask what you can afford. Ask yourself, how much freedom does my money buy me? Because ultimately, that is the question that separates looking successful from actually being free.